Hello, I am IceBeast, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. Things are going really well, although we do have some minor issues. One being that we lost this little piece of land due to succession, which really sucks. I have a defensive pact with the Byzantines, and I don't really want to go to war with them anyway, because we're also probably in the crosshair for a jihad. Now, why am I so worried about a jihad, you might say? I've been talking about it over and over again. The main reason I'm so concerned about a jihad is because we control Jerusalem, which I believe with Cairo here has the highest weight as a jihad target. So if you don't know, and I could be wrong about this, because this is definitely how this worked like 2 DLCs ago. I'm not 100% sure it still works this way, but every target, every county, well, technically every county, yes, but counties have a weight, a likelihood that there will be a jihad or a crusade target, and also a great holy war target, etc., etc. For the Muslims, I know for sure Jerusalem has a weight of 1,000, which is the highest weight. Cairo, I believe, also has a weight of 1,000. So these two are the two primary targets, although Cairo is already held by a Muslim. And then I believe the next second two, the ones with 800, are Damascus and Baghdad. So we control 3 of the 4 highest jihad targets, which is why I'm pretty sure there will be a jihad at some point against us. If you're wondering, for the Catholics, their primary jihad targets are Rome and Jerusalem at both 1,000. Although Constantinople, I believe, also has 1,000, but because it has to be not held by anybody, including the Orthodox. It has to be not held by any Christian, including Orthodox Christians. Is what I'm trying to say. It is widely known that you hold huge lands, and perhaps yeah, we'll reject him diplomatically. I'll pay for it and make both of them like us, and we're okay. So what I would like to do is, it's evidently clear to all visiting vassals that Prince has been infatuated with Baron Raymond's wife. There's no time for this. Teenage infatuation. Anyways, I would like to eliminate Arabia at some point, but I believe I still have a truce with them. Oh, the kid has insulted somebody in his entire family. Seljuk of the Beberlek of Hamadan. I don't know who that is. Yeah, this is the one I want. Holy War for Syria. Although I could form the Kingdom of Syria and then press a de jure claim, which is something that might be done. So it's this guy, I believe, who has 1 holding. Nope, that's not him. Who's your ally? This guy. This guy's your ally. Okay, whatever. Let's do it. I think I can risk it even with the ever-present threat of jihad. I'm gonna do it. Our expansion continues in absolute earnest and success. So I'm gonna keep expanding. The more enemies we crush, the better we're gonna be. So hopefully Prince Ice turns out to get a good overall trait. You know, he could have ended up with a ridiculous stewardship. His birthday is March 18th. All right, so he's not that far off. Now, don't let me forget to give this land to the son of the territory that we're worried about. So this guy, who currently is the Count of Boulogne, it's this guy that we want to give land to. His heir, who turns out to be nobody of importance, which sucks. All right. So I didn't realize it was the Count of Boulogne, who's a troublemaker. Duchess Adelaide of Aleppo. Her son is currently the count of a bunch of shit. Yeah, we're gonna have to watch out for that as well. And then this guy I don't give a shit about. We could also try to pass the, I don't know, which controlled realm inheritance. Can no longer pass outside the realm through inheritance. We'd have to get a couple more supporters. We probably should do that. We should definitely do that. We should get, after this war, we'll get that taken care of. So we'll start by going to Druze. We'll start by going to Bosra, because Druze is under siege by this guy who can't possibly be able to siege it. 375 dudes is nowhere near enough to siege that holding. So yeah, that's just bullshit. Did anyone join the Holy War against me? No. No one else has joined the Holy War so far. Not even his ally. In fact, his ally, for some reason, did not come in on the war, which is interesting. Oh, I didn't actually check to see if I was still threatening. Me. How do I see if I'm threat? There it is. Yeah, I have 0 threat. Okay, cool. So it's too bad that this guy, his heir, is his sister. And I can't invite her to court because she's not an adult. And I can't land her anyway, so I'm gonna have to just pass that law. It shouldn't be a huge problem. I just gotta bribe a few people. I groomed an heir. He became a thrifty clerk, which is not the greatest of traits, but it's not horrible because he is genius. So yes, we should get you a wife. Let's see if we can find you anyone good. We have a 28-year-old genius, a 25-year-old genius. I mean, she sucks, like, normally, but because she's a genius, she's doing pretty good. We could also try to get someone who's not quite an adult yet. So he'd be 26 when she's 16. Let's arrange a betrothal with this genius. And then we will have to land him. We'll give him some crappy land here. It's fine. It's all fine. Just playing it a little safe, a little close to the vest. I think this is fine. Man, we make good money. Even with our armies raised, we're still making 4,000, 3,000 ducats. I mean, 4 ducats, 4,000 ducats. 4 ducats. Ducat! These actually ducats. They're just wealth. It's just called wealth. You can shut the gates. We apparently have another epidemic ravaging our lands. Consumption has shown up in Tarso here. There's no hospital in that county. We have a level 1 hospital. What we should do is build like a fire, like a brigade, a defensive structure here that would prevent disease potentially from spreading into here. I'm gonna build a hospital here because we have the money, and I'm build one here too. We're making plenty of money, not worried about it. We'll win this war without difficulty, and then we'll sit back for a little bit to let our money accrue as well. So none of this should be horrible. Why does that say Zengi? Did you just lose Arabia? Did somebody just usurp the kingdom of Arabia from you? Oh, sweet. Unfortunately, I don't have the money to afford it. So after all that time to try to get that stupid title, I no longer have it. Did you usurp the kingdom of Arabia? You did. Even though the Ayyubids are they're in the midst of a revolt. Alright, so this siege has been won. This one will go much more quickly. Then we'll also take the mosque and then move on to the next target. And then our son will get one of these holdings. Our chancellor has died. Did we lose any holdings in that? No, we did not. So yes, the Duke of Baghdad, he should love me. He does. And this is good. Hopefully that will help get the illegal investiture passed. Yeah, let's do this, and we should have 3 supporters, right? 2 should be the Duke of Baghdad, and the Grandmaster of the Knights Hospitaller should be in support. This guy. I don't want to get a favor from him. Jesus Christ, 391 ducats to get a favor from him? Oh, the guy that we threw away is unhappy. So yeah, we just need to get... The Duke of Baghdad should be on our side. Hell yeah, regulated realm inheritance. This shit should no longer pass out of my realm, right? Wait, didn't I just solve this problem through regulated realm inheritance? Yeah. So why... I'm confused. I'm confused. What the hell, game? I got regulated inheritance. I'm a regulator. A month has already passed, so it's not like this is just waiting for a month to go by. I'm so confused why that can still be a thing with regulated inheritance. Is it because the titles are not in the Kingdom of Jerusalem, but everything else should be slowly de jure drifting into Jerusalem? Yeah, I don't get why this isn't being incorporated. Oh, it's because these 2 are here and this one is here, but that's fine. This will start getting de jure drifted into us in a minute. Yeah. Certain ways about how de jure drift works I'm not 100% certain about, because it seems a little bit odd. But whatever. Okay, once this gets taken care of, we'll go down to Druze. Take care of Druze next. This war is taking a little bit of time, which sucks. I'm still annoyed that these would pass from us. Duke Boson of Galilee becomes French, yeah. Let us, we will invite this guy to court and land him. So that will at least solve one of our problems. And we may potentially inherit Boulogne down here, or up here. Wherever it is. It's right here. Which I wouldn't mind having happened. I mean, it really depends on if his wife ever has babies. Let's hope she doesn't. Let's hope she is infertile or something along those lines. I mean, the big problem is that this guy is ancient. Oh, he's not ancient, he's 52. He's not as old as I thought he was. I thought he was actually closer to like 70. So it's not as bad as I was thinking. I am a little surprised that a jihad has not been called on us. Although the Ayyubids are in the midst of like a major civil war. In fact, it would be really interesting to know what the... He still got 24,000 men. That's a lot. Okay, so Eve of Jerusalem, who is my bastard granddaughter, she needs an education. She is fussy, haughty, and an idolizer. Boom. Be learned. Be learned. We got some conversions going down. That's good. The more places we convert, the better. And then we also need... My daughter needs one, and she is affectionate, ambitious, greedy, indolent, and an idolizer. Boom. You can be a diplomatic, awesome person. Cool. So you're a genius. You're not a genius. You are a genius. Interesting. Let's give her, pride. Because why the fuck not? And then you are married, yes, to this guy. You have a lot of kids. Two of them are bastards, because you're a horrible person. She's apparently slow, too. Interesting. Oh, we're paused. My bad. This is why time never passes in this game, is because I'm always freaking paused. So it'll be nice to get this, like, sort of cleaned up here. I really dislike having, like, funky borders. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but I like clean, crisp borders. Robad, my grandson. You, my grandson, can become stewardship. Although perhaps giving you a martial-based training would have been better. Let us get noble customs. Make our noble vassals happier. They are, as always, the greatest threat to us. Disease is continuously to spread towards us. Oh, I built a hospital for these guys. Oh, that's okay. The Pope has died. Long live the Pope. I will want to upgrade some of this stuff once. Okay, apparently no one likes the old Pope or the new Pope. I always forget which one that is insulting. I think it's the old Pope. It's usually the new Pope insulting the old Pope. I believe that's generally how that goes. To my liege, it has not escaped me that several of your commanders lack formal training in military tactics. I would like to offer my services. Apparently I'm going to owe Count Abels of Damascus a favor, but I get cavalry training on 3 of my dudes. I think I would take the I think that's an acceptable trade. Or a worthwhile trade might be the right way to put that. Have you fully maxed out yet? No. You still need to get some more dudes over here. That's partly why I'm not making so much money. So this guy wants a position on my council. He is now my steward. Can I fire him? Not yet. Collect taxes in the homeland, then. New steward. That's fine. It wasn't a horrible exchange there. Erudite. Yeah, sure. Become erudite. Why not? This war is taking forever because these sieges are taking forever. Do I have anybody with, did my chancellor die? Well, congratulations, Duke of this guy. You are now chancellor. You are now fabricating claims. Apparently my chancellor has in fact died. She can become zealous. Sure, why the fuck not? Become zealous. Do what you want, daughter. Become a crazy zealot. 40% war score. As we take the next city. This war is taking forever. But I am going to end the episode here, so thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. On the next episode, hopefully, this war will be over. But until then, I will see you all next time.